quick disclaimer. I know you guys probably think this is a very boring, bland mukbang, but first of all, I'm training. So if I put any shit on here, my coach will kill me. Second of all, my family will kill me because they don't like me eating. And thirdly, I'm not stupid. Just don't like wasting food. It's not wasted. Hi guys! If you're not subscribed to me yet, make sure you subscribe to me. Make sure you press on that bell so you can get notified when I next time do a video. Also, make sure you check my social medias down below. Make sure you subscribe to my new vlogging channel. Well, it's not new, it's like a year old, but I haven't posted on it for about a year. And yeah, so we're going to be doing a lot of gym vlogs and lots of other stuff coming soon. I just haven't been feeling very well for the last week. The heat's got to me. It's made me feel really down, ill. I haven't been sleeping because of it. So this morning was the first time in the last couple of weeks I thought, I had a shower and I felt great. Let's get started. My favourite right now, beans on toast. It's organic baked beans in like this really light sauce. It's not as heavy or sugary as like Heinz or something. Then I throw in kidney beans, sometimes I throw in peas, quinoa, but we're out of that right now. Damn it, Aldi, why don't you supply enough of quinoa? There's loads of flax seeds thrown in there, sesame seeds, and all sorts, so I get my fibres. And we got a little bit of H2O. This bottle is by the Psychic Tree, and this is the Rose Quartz in the Love Collection, so cheers to that. I'm going to leave it open, so you don't have to keep hearing that. Apparently it annoys people. And this is something weird that I've come up with, but it works. So this is the Boost green tea from Tetley's. So it's basically got loads of berry flavours and stuff inside. It's for like immune system, helps with fatigue, because obviously the last couple of weeks, like I've said, I've been feeling really down, really low. Not feeling myself. A couple of the last videos you might have seen, I haven't been feeling like myself, you know. I make a huge jug and put in 3 of the tea bags in there. I put about 2-3 tablespoons of agave nectar in there, and it tastes really nice. I was thinking about putting a tiny bit of coconut sugar as well in it, but I think it'd make it too sweet. This reminds me of a tea, I can't remember what it's called, but this reminds me of a tea from Starbucks that I had ages ago. It was a black tea. And oh my god, it was amazing. But it's sweet, but it's not in your face, but it's still green tea, so it's not that bad for you. And agave nectar, yes, it is sugary, but for a whole entire 2.5 litre jug, that lasts me about 2 days. And obviously I cover it when it's in the fridge, and I only put 2 tablespoons of agave nectar in it, so yeah. Watch your sugar when you come vegan. When you come vegan, you don't have honey anymore. You literally crave agave nectar so fucking much. Okay, so we've got my smoothies. So these are my 2 favourite smoothies at the moment. So this one has kiwi, we have pineapple, mango, apricot, and some matcha powder, cocoa powder, and a little splash of agave nectar. And this one is my all-time favourite. I've loved this since I was, what, 12 years old. Strawberries, banana, mixing together, coconut, soya, yoghurt, all thrown in with a bit of agave nectar and matcha and cocoa powder again. These are really nice and they're really great breakfasts to go. Literally, not even half of a handful of fruit, and that's what you make, and it does really fill you up. And then here we have this really tasty plant-based kebab from Tesco's, but I can't remember the brand, I'm really sorry. But you do see, the minute you go down the vegan aisle in Tesco's, this is amazing and it tastes really good. So we've got a wrap with that. And then here we have our tofu, and it has like this weird chicken in seasoning on it. And I bought that seasoning from Aldi, and it's like, I literally have it in my purse. It's just got loads of different types of like herbs and spices and onion powder and stuff, just the right amount, but it tastes really, really tasty. So we've got 1 wrap for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to divide the wrap into 2, because again, I don't want so many carbs. I have added a piece of bread just in case we do need that, but already we've got a piece of bread or 2 there, so I'm not I'm not putting any more bread in it. You know, when you exercise a lot and shit now, you regret eating this much because you know you've got to burn that shit off. So let's get started. It's not going to look great. It's not going to look great, but it's going to be something. This is a celebration for my 1.5k subscribers. So guys, thank you. I can't thank you guys enough. I hope my family grows, keeps growing, nice and lovely like a sunflower, you know. So guys, I just can't thank you enough, and literally we're going to be coming up with more content now, and it's just been a little bit low for the past couple of weeks because again it has been hot. Heat got to me and it made me feel really down and poorly. I love it. So we're going to start with the beans on toast. I like beans on toast. I know it's a very chavvy thing to eat and shit, but I like beans on toast. I was going to do a jacket potato, but trying to be careful with like, don't eat too much potato because tonight I'm making like a rustic sweet potato and plant chicken kind of roast for everybody, so don't want to have too many potatoes today. Do you know what? How does Trisha Paytas not feel awkward doing this? I love it so much. It's like one of my comfort meals that like you cannot beat it. You can't beat it. Like, and I've had this when I was feeling not very well. I was literally having this with breakfast. I do not feel awkward doing this. It cooled down yesterday, but it was still humid. And literally we were going to do a video yesterday for it to come out today. We filmed a bit of it, me and Kaylee of course, but it was just too hot and we just couldn't do anything, so we went for a really slow walk down the forest because that's the only place you can get breeze, and like we were just dying and I just didn't feel well again. Even though it doesn't look bright out, it's so hot out there. Now I'm not the type of person to have my windows open because people can hear me and shit, but today I don't give a flying fuck. So sorry neighbours, you're just going to have to hear me natter to myself. Or to you guys, obviously. 1,500 people, guys. I mean, come on. Like, I was actually quite emotional when I saw that. I know people don't see it as a big deal, as I do, but it's still a lot of people. A lot of fucking people. And you should feel proud, and you should really just care about the subs and the views. It's not the whole point. The whole point is you just enjoy doing it. And I just get so much positivity on my channel. Except from a few, but that's died down quite a lot now, which I should talk about actually in a second. I'm just so over the moon. I don't sound like I'm over the moon, but I really am. I was jokingly saying if I hit 2k, I'll dye my hair dusky pink, and that's still I'm half joking now, because that's 500 people away. So who knows? I might not hit that, but if I do hit, my hairdresser's not going to be happy with me. I had a really long phase where I had like directions through shot at the bottom mixed into the top, and I did that for about a year until I'd accidentally dyed my hair blue. I might have told you that. I did dye my hair blue, and my hairdresser and I did this thing where you basically get baking soda and Head and Shoulders shampoo and you put it in, and it's supposed to take this certain dye out. Because this was a different brand, so I thought it worked the exact same as Directions does, and it didn't. It just turned it into blue. And then when I did this weird solution that I fucking found on Pinterest, fuck you Pinterest, I realised that I've really fucked up truly, and I rang my hairdresser and I said, look, I tried to take it out the natural way. She went, what have you done? I said, I tried to deal with it myself. She went, no, but what did you do? I was like, I don't even want to tell her the first part. I don't want to tell her the second part, because my hair is as matted and wild as it is anyway. This turned, I'm not even kidding, like as though someone had been constantly backcombing my hair from the root to the fucking scalp, like ridiculous. And I just said, look, I think I'm gonna just have to come round and you're gonna have to see. And I went round and she was devastated. Because Directions is like, it's semi-permanent, but not that permanent. You just mix it in with conditioner. You're satisfied with that colour and you leave it in for a few hours. And I bought another brand which I think was Scotchworth, and I thought it did the exact same concept, but it's not. It's one that you just put straight into your hair. So I wanted to go lilac. So then I mixed this really bright purple into conditioner, thinking, oh, it's going to make it into a really light lilac. No, it turned it into blue. And yeah, it turned it into blue. The reason why I'm sitting really funny by this table is because I'm actually scared of this table. One, it will smash. I've accidentally smashed this side. I was basically playing Red Dead and it vibrated for like no reason so hard that I dropped the controller and it smashed into this part of it and it was just shattered. Because my mum buys things that are not necessary, that are made for like a showroom but not for a house. And literally she cleans this like 20 times a day. Guys, I'm not kidding you, with an industrial glass cleaner. So the first day she bought this in, this one, we also have another one that holds the TV. I thought, okay, that's cute. But then when this came as a coffee table, I knew I was in trouble. And when Mum got out the wrapping, even me and Dad were looking at each other going, we're going to get killed with it. This is going to kill us. This is going to kill us. It's all mirror. Yeah, and the first day we had it, it split my toe open. Nah! It literally split my toe open. Like, it's still scarred. I still can't feel anything on it. It was like on the... I literally just slightly brushed. When I say brushed, I mean like that. Like my toe over on the corner, and I felt like a whole blade went through my fucking toe. And it was just blood everywhere. And of course, Mum didn't care of the fact that I was bleeding everywhere. She was like, my carpet, That's all she cared about. And I'm like, Mum, I did tell you this was going to happen. This was the first day we had this table. And then about a week later, I suppose it was the table's karma, really. I accidentally smashed this side with the controller, like I just told you about. And my mum didn't talk to me for a while after that. Yep. So I'm quite scared of this table. So I'm sitting back because I'm thinking I'm either going to cut my wrists open with the corners of this table. I swear, this house will kill me one day. And the fact there's dead people in here too. Yeah. This is very awkward. How do people do this? How do people do this? Probably with a kebab and a tofu, I'm going to muller it. Just try not break the fucking table. Oh fuck, this table gives me so much anxiety, I'm not even kidding. Like, so much anxiety. Oh. This tastes so good. I'm sorry, I know you probably, because of the size of me, you're expecting like burgers and chips and that everywhere. But like I said, I'm training and it's a waste of time and a waste of food to do that. Unless you're really going to eat it, just don't do it. And that's what I was going to go on about. The bad comments on my channel. My mate always wonders why. She always wonders how I deal with it. And I actually find them quite funny. Because I think normally most of the time they're unhappy with themselves. They have to basically bash some strangers online. That's what it's all about apparently. And fucking hell. Come up and say something really fucking smart. I wouldn't exactly... I don't know. I've tried to stop losing my temper. When it comes to comments, I think there's no point getting upset because you don't even know who the hell they... It's a stranger, so it's not like they're personally like coming at you and going, meh. If they did, I would slap them. Oh dear. This is not going to help them in a future court case, is it? If I ever get done for GBH. Honestly, if someone says it to my face, you will see a side of me that you don't like. Because one the other day, right, and my mates actually find it quite funny. So whenever someone says a nasty comment, I always come up with something smart or fucking sassy back. And everyone's like, what? Like, and I'm like, fucking yes. Like, take that, you bitch. And people always go, how do you come up with it so quick? I don't know, I just got a weird imagination, I guess. It was just, you're fat. I thought, wow, 2 words, I could pick up 1,000 right now. Fucking on the foot, right? And I said, I said to him that he is probably a virgin, he's sad of his life, he's uncomfortable with himself, he's probably still living with his mum, locked up in the basement, and commenting on shit to people that you don't know to make yourself feel better. And grow up. If you don't, I gladly said, if you don't like it, go on another channel. I don't care if, like, I'd rather have a less of a view than have a fucking stupid comment like that, you prick. The worst ones are, especially whenever, like, especially when I'm with my Pakistani family, and when I went to Pakistan, stop asking, guys. One day we will go back there, probably within a year or so. Not yet, because there's some circumstances, the reason why we're not yet. So stop asking. We're eventually going to go back. Don't panic. Stop worrying. Don't panic. Loads more travelling coming up soon. And the racist comments was disgusting. Like, to the point where I thought, it's fucking, like, the 21st century. Do people still fucking... Oh my god, like, stupid fucking idiots, like, commenting on someone's colour, again, to a stranger online, that wants to share their life on the internet, but in a positive manner. And then you come here and fucking get all negative on our ass. What, because a white girl went over to Pakistan? Are you fucking kidding me? When I was over there, people were thanking me for giving them a chance and not thinking it's like ISIS or some shit down there, you know? And it is sad. Like, I just don't get why people are so racist, to be honest. It's just a huge turn off. Ew. Like, it's such a turn off. Especially when, like, I meet people's mates and they come up with all this racist shit and I'm like, oh, fuck off. It's not 1602. Fucking grow up. Fuck. When I was getting racist comments, though, that's when I was fuming. Because if someone, like, bully someone over their race, disabilities, or anything like that, I see red and I will go off. Like, it's got me into a lot of trouble in the past, but when my mum and dad and my family like all sit there and go, oh no, just ignore it, don't even look at it, don't say anything, where I'm like, I can't, I have to step in. What would I do if I was in that situation? I would want someone to be there and go, hey, it's alright, mate, go on, fuck off, like that, you know? That is really sour, but in a good way. That sounds gross, man. That is another thing that's really been irritating me lately. When I take my dog out for a walk, that's what happens. Dogs have fights. My dog she'd never attack a dog, ever. Ever. But she does give it that now. She didn't used to. When she was younger, she used to get all excited and jump all over the other dogs, piss them off. So then eventually we thought, oh, okay, put her on a lead until I'm going, is your dog okay with that? Is your dog okay? Does she like to say hello? Or he like to say hello? And then, yeah, then we see how it goes. And then if, you know, it goes a bit bad, we've still got them on the lead and we can pull them back. Versus the fucking morons out there that have no idea what the fuck they're doing. They just let the dogs run. That's fine, fair enough. Do that in a bit of land where there's not many people there. You go to a part of a forest or a park when there's not many people with their dogs there, then let them go and run around. But you've got to consider the other fucking dogs around you, right? And I remember taking my dog out for a walk just about a year ago, and there was this dog and it attacks everything. It hasn't been at the forest for a while, clearly because we all fucking lectured this woman to death that she never came back to this woods again. And she just let a dog run around and it attacks the other dogs. She goes, yeah, it kind of goes for other dogs. Okay, so are you going to put a muzzle on it? No, I don't see the point in that, really. Insane. And do you know what? It just literally... It makes me question people's courtesy. You know? It just... And then this woman's dog, one day, literally... When I say bulldozed my dog, I mean bulldozed. And I mean... This dog was absolutely... ape shit. When I say ape shit, like to the fucking 0 to 100 ape shit. And this dog just ran up to my poor dog and literally just attacked her like it was nothing. And the woman was standing there like, oh yeah, And I just stood there and I went, are you going to help me? So obviously I'm trying to get my dog off of this other dog, and I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. And my pig got, well, she got a couple of cuts, but that's the worst she got. She went to the vet and she was absolutely fine, so good news on that. And ever since then, Brownie doesn't like meeting new dogs. So she'd never attacked them. She just gives it that. So then people go, oh no, Steph, it looks like it's going to attack my dog. And I'm like, no, honestly, she's the most sweetest dog you can ever meet. She wouldn't be sweet to a burger or anything, that's for sure. So my pig, she's not the same as she used to be. She used to be so sociable. She used to love it. Obviously, she loves people and kids. But with dogs, she used to love playing, running around. And now she doesn't really... She's got a couple of friends that's like Labradors or older dogs. Oh, no, she's friends with a French Bulldog now. That's a puppy. It jumped around her a little bit, and I was like, oh. Or I said, look, trust me, she won't attack it. She'll just give it a bit of that. And he was like, oh, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But like, ever since that dog attacked her, she's never been the same in her social life. In her social life. I'm talking about her as I'm talking about her like a 25-year-old human being. So she is a child. Pretty sure she's not down here, actually. Sure, she must have smelt this food. She must be fast asleep. The minute she's going to smell this food, she's going to come running down your ear and run down the stairs. Stupid human beings. That's why I like animals better. A funny story that I'm coming to. There was a little trend for the little thieves out there for a while, where there'd be a woman at your door in the middle of the night, banging on your door and going hysterical. And if you answer the door, there'd be like a load of burglars around the corner of the house ready to jump in and come and rob your house. So, I didn't know this. This was a year ago, and honestly, it freaked me the fuck out because I was alone again. And, it's about 3 AM in the winter. So around this area, because we're in woods and stuff, it's pitch black. Pitch black. Very brisk knocking. Right, normally my dog would bark. And that's it. Never ever have I ever heard a growl. Ever. Never ever heard a growl at all until this night. She literally, like really loudly, and I woke up, I thought, is that my pig growling? Pig? Is that pig? Pig? Like, and I literally ran down the stairs and there was no one there. And then obviously I looked through the window and there was this girl and a group of like 3 people running. I thought, oh, okay, that's a little weird. And I could hear other dogs going off, and then I heard them running upwards. And this was when it was snowing, so it's not like they're kids like messing about. This was full on weirdness. So then, and obviously because I live in a village, like things go around quite quick. Unfortunately, about 2 streets away from here, the same thing happened. The person did open the door and they did ransack that house, and it's sad, very sad. It was an old lady, and it was awful. And obviously I thought it was the right thing to do to call the local police and say, look, I heard brisk knocking, I saw this girl. Obviously I can't tell you too many facts about it, but I gave them the description of the people that I could just see and stuff, and they were like, yeah, they basically get the girl to pretend that she's been raped or mugged or whatever, bang on your door, and if you answer it or whatever, did you answer it? I said, well, of course I didn't. They ran away when my dog background, and they said, oh yeah, good for your dog, because she must have known. And honestly, like, because I've never ever seen my dog as a guard dog before, but after that night I thought, oh my god, like, she would have killed that person if they come in. I'm telling you that now. If my neighbour or someone came right now, they'd look at me and go, what the fuck are you doing? They obviously think the fucking lash is mad enough as it is. Now it taught me so much, because Brownie's been like a baby dog, and I've never ever imagined her like doing that ever. She's a big baby. That's who she is. Like, all staffs are babies, so luckily we've all got down here so many dogs that obviously all the dogs kicked off, and all I could see was just people like running for their lives. Like, one woman was just sort of running up, and there was like a group of 20 guys running for their lives. And I'm like, what is going on? I'm going somewhere in the city this year, and I'm really excited, but I'm quite nervous how it's going to turn. Oh, so good. My trainer's not going to be happy with me. She's not going to be happy with me. I tried to behave as much as I physically could. I don't think I put in one of my Pakistani vlogs, but this is probably one of the most funniest things. It wasn't funny, it was quite serious. It was serious, but at the end, we all laughed. If it was fine. So the police down in Pakistan, they don't give a shit. They've got their rifles and shit. And yeah, of course, you saw me shoot over there and stuff, but this was really, really scary. So we were just talking about this the other day, and I was like, shit, I forgot that even happened, you know. So what happened was, literally, sadly, the day before we went, there was a terrorist attack here. I'm not going to talk about the one, whatever one it was and that, because I don't know, talking about terrorism and stuff, it fucks me up. Oh. Everyone thought we weren't going to end up turning up because obviously this had happened. Everything was fine. No, we still went, got to Pakistan. And I think this was like, excuse me, this was, I think it was like the first or second day, because obviously I had to get some stuff to wear, because I couldn't cope in the heat. So I'd obviously bought loads of two-piece tracksuits, as I do all the time, from Pink Lily. So that's one of my favourite brands. How they haven't sponsored me yet, I have no idea, because I literally buy so many of their tracksuits. And just get a load of them, and then just get a dupatta, like of different types of colours, and just do it that way. I didn't realise how hot it got, so I ended up getting a few suits, like the trousers and the top. So much cooler. People think that people must be sweating underneath all that shit. Honestly, it is literally the most refreshing, cooling thing to wear ever. That was my plan to begin with. So obviously the first, second day we were there, they realised how hot it was. I'm wearing cotton, and I thought, oh no, oh no. So anyway, we went to one of the big malls in Islamabad. Remember the part when I said there was a terrorist attack here? This was literally 2 days after. So when I went in there, obviously our stuff went through the scanner, it was fine, and got into all these shops, and then I'm realising at the corners of my eye, like, security men with guns, like, following me. And I thought, I kept turning around. I stuck up like the sore thumb there. No, it didn't really bother that many people. People were quite interested, and they were like, oh, hello, where do you come from? Like, they were like, oh, they were like, an English person, wow. But there was 1 or 2 people on my channel that weren't very nice, and they can go and fuck themselves. So I'm trying to just like, I'm just thinking, oh, maybe they're just like, just a bit curious about me. Maybe they're a bit curious why I've been walking around a lot. There wasn't a lot of stuff that I liked. Like, I do love Cardi, and I like other brands, but some of the brands that were in that mall just weren't for me. So we were just looking around, minding our own business, and this was about half an hour in. Got a couple of pairs of shoes, got a couple of pairs of shoes, a couple of bags, because I'm an idiot and I get sidetracked all the time. And the whole family are shopaholics anyway. So, and then that's when I noticed they were following me. So I was getting quite worried. I'm thinking, oh shit, have I picked something up and walked out with it or something? That's what I thought. Like, you know when you pick something up and you walk out of a shop and completely not realise that you're still holding it. So I looked in my bag and I'm like, no, obviously this is weird, they're following us. So they don't want to money, they're following us. But obviously, clearly, they were a bit suspicious of me, because obviously when this attack happened here, then they got a little bit worried in case, you know, not explaining why. So obviously they were a bit curious why like an English blonde white woman was walking around the mall looking through stuff, and like with a huge load of Asians. And well, so obviously we have a couple of guards with us anyway, but they weren't allowed to bring their guns in. They were told to not have the guns, so that's fair enough. No guns in the mall. But when the security guards were the fucking mall, they were following me, I'm like shit. My Urdu, this is when my Urdu that was really weak. It still is quite weak, but not as weak as this was. And obviously, like, I know people speak Pashto, like that's what I kind of speak. Urdu, you have like you have Punjab, you have loads, Bhangra, you have the lot, right? So I'm trying to pick up some of whatever they're saying, and I'm like, shit, I can't figure out what they're saying. So then I'm like tapping my friend's mum, auntie. I was like, auntie, like, what are these people? She was like, oh, it's just security, it's fine. And I'm like, they're really following me. And then it comes to a point where like they were standing outside of a shop, right, where I was. I think it was Cardi or something. Again, I love Cardi. And I'm like looking through, and I'm like, like, fuck, what do I do? Like, do they think, this is what I'm saying, if they think I've stolen something, just approach me and go, hiya, can we just check your bags? I'll be like, yeah, of course, you're doing your job, fine. Or if they want to be a dick and pick on me, fine, let them do what they've got to do, it's their job. But they weren't even approaching me, they were just really closely following me. So then it hit my mate, and she went, oh, that's probably why. They probably think you're a spy or something, or you're a bit suspicious right now, because obviously what's been going on, like what happened, the attack in London. And I thought, oh shit, yeah. So obviously I'm not laughing at the fact that like there was an attack here. I can't even like say the words how fucking awful it was, but it was kind of funny, because they thought, oh, that's like a spy or something. Our bodyguards came, they're cool. The two guys are really cool. I'm not going to say their names because they weren't very comfortable being on camera anyways, but their jobs are pretty serious anyway, so they didn't want to be on camera, so that's fair enough. But obviously, like, they were very serious when they saw these two guys following me. So then obviously that's when they stepped their game up. They were like, excuse me, like, why are you following her? And they said, oh no, we're not, we apologise. It was, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't, like, honestly, but it was quite funny because like I'm standing there and I didn't know what to do, and I'm out telling everyone, and everyone's going, "Carl, you're just being paranoid." And then obviously when my mate turned around, she was like, "Shit, no, seriously, Chloe's not over exaggerating here. Like, what are we gonna do?" But that was the only negative thing I had in Pakistan. Most, like 99.9% of people, they were like, oh, hiya, what part of England do you come from? That's so cool. And they're, you know, like, they speak very good English over there. They're quite casual as well. A lot of them have really good sense of humour as well. And I'm just standing there really nervous because obviously I don't want our guards to have a fight with these guards, right? I'm thinking, oh no, but they just quietly just said, no, look, she's innocent, she's fine. But they weren't even like thinking of that. They were thinking it's very suspicious. But after that, they were fine, laughed it off. It was all fine. It was really funny because we was talking about that the other day, and Kaylee was like, shit, what did you do? And I said, no, a guy just went up to him and just said, look, she's not who you think she is. She's not going to hurt anyone. She hasn't stolen anything. These are well-respected doctors she's with, and she's here for a family vacation. And that was really funny. There was another really weird story. When we was in, I want to say Buffer. Yeah, I think it was in Buffer. It was on the way to Buffer. We stopped by, I think I filmed that actually. I think that's actually on my channel. And we were just casually walking along in a river. Beautiful river. And it was just like Evian. Like, just dripping Evian. Not like our bloody lakes and streams filled with filth. And then we noticed there was two, like, really young girls following me. It was just a bit strange. It was really, really, really strange because we were literally in the middle of nowhere. And I'm walking up and down the street. I tap my auntie's shoulder and I'm like, can you see these two kids? They were really coming up close, but they were like proper looking as though they're spying on us, right? They must have been about 10 to 13, I want to say, years of age. And I'm looking at them, and they're quite well dressed, and I'm just like, okay. And we keep like chilling out in the street, as you do. We're very random, our family, and we were just like walking up and down the stream, as we did, and they were just coming closer and closer and closer. Yeah, unfortunately, you do get some beggars there, and you do feel bad. You do give them a bit of food. They're just generally following me because I think they've never seen like a white person before in person. And I'm like, okay. Obviously a lot of times, most people were really fascinated. They were like, what are you here for? And I'm like, I'm here for a wedding and a family vacation. They're like, and they're like, oh, where do you, but you know, they're so like welcoming. These two, it wasn't anger or anything. It was more like, they were freaked out. Like, they were freaked out because I could see the look in their faces, but they weren't saying a word to each other. And I'm thinking, no, they don't want. I was gonna give them like 50 rupee or something each or something like that, and go and get yourself a drink or something. But they weren't. They were just like staring. They were just watching me like with awe, like as you do, sitting there watching someone going up and down the street. And then, so one of the aunties was getting a little bit pissed off now, and she's like, she just went up to him and she went, look, you can't have interrogated her. This is a bit rude. Just step away. It is a bit weird. You're freaking us out now. But they're just standing there in shock. They were just shocked that someone like me is down in their country. So guys, we're coming to a close. If you like this video, make sure you like this video because that will mean a lot to me. If you guys want to see more of these videos, make sure you comment down below and maybe like suggest who you want to see next coming on here with me doing a mukbang like this. Probably they're going to be unhealthy and I'll be healthier. Healthier. Subscribe to me, that mean the world to me. I just really want to get this family growing, and it's not the first priority, but it does brighten up my day when I know that more and more people are like watching my videos. It's so cool. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I can't. Trisha! Help! How does Trisha Paytas do this? Oh.